Oh, hi everybody. Welcome back to the Deadball Era. Welcome back to 1902. We have today's game, a cross-state rivalry between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Philadelphia is in last place in the National League with a record of 10 wins, 22 losses. Pittsburgh is in first place with a record of 23 wins and 12 losses. It's going to be a good game today, we hope. So let's start by checking the defense for the Pirates. Playing first base today, Thomas Wagner. At second, Claude Ritchie. At short, Wid Conroy. At third, Tommy Leach. And left, Fred Clark. Ginger Beaumont in center. He has a 34-game hitting streak coming into today. Over and right, Jimmy Sebring. Behind the plate, Ed Phelps. And on the mound, Sam Lever. So, we're ready to start this out. Let's look at the lineup for the Philadelphia Phillies. Leading off, we have Thomas. Thomas today, no, 1 minute, please. He's hitting .289. No home runs, 11 runs batted in. Here we go with the first pitch here at Forbes Field. Lever's pitch. And he issues a free pass to start the game. Thomas on first, nobody out. Batting next for Philadelphia, Harry Wolverton, third baseman, hitting .350 with 10 runs batted in. Lever ready. Gets a sign from Phelps. Here's the pitch to Wolverton. Little nubber out in front of the plate. Lever has it. Over to Ritchie for one down, advancing Thomas to second. One away here, top of the first. Phillies batting. Batting third, Shad Berry, right fielder. He's hitting .259 with 9 runs batted in. Lever looks back at Thomas on second. Phelps into the crouch, flashes the sign. Lever's ready. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left. Clark ranging over beautiful play in the corner. Throw comes into third. Thomas is safe. 2 down for the Phillies here in the top of the first. Next up, Hall of Famer Huey Jennings, first baseman, hitting .214 with 6 runs batted in. Pirates looking to get out of this inning. Sam ready. Gets the sign from Ed. Huey waits. Here's the pitch. And Jennings has a base hit to left, and Phillies score the first run. 1-0 here. Jennings on at first. Threat to steal. Next up, shortstop Rudy Halsted. Rudy's batting .177 on the year with 10 runs batted in. Lever checks the runner at first. Jennings taking lead. Here's the pitch to Halsted. Jennings is going, and he is safe. That'll be the first stolen base of the year for Jennings. Jennings on at second. 2 down. And here's the pitch to Halsted. And he strikes him out. So we've completed 1/2 inning, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Phillies 1 and Pittsburgh coming to bat. Leading off for the Bucs. Well, actually, let's back up and let's look at the defense for the Phillies today. At first, Huey Jennings, who in the offseason is a lawyer. At second, Henry Krug. At short, Rudy Halsted. At third, Harry Wolverton. In left, Klondike Douglas, great name. In center, Roy Thomas. And over and right, Shad Berry. Behind the plate today, a good Irishman, Brad Doing the catching. See what I did there? And on the mound today for the Phillies, Bill Duggleby. Leading off, Fred Clark. Fred's hitting .317 this year so far, with 10 runs batted in. Here's the pitch to Clark. Strikes him out. 1 away. Here's Beaumont now. Beaumont hitting .401 with 24 runs batted in. This is a 34-game hitting streak for him. Here's the pitch from Duggleby. And Beaumont hits it to Duggleby over to Jennings for out number 2. Batting third, Hannes Wagner. He's hitting .338 with 21 runs batted in. Wagner steps into the box. Duggleby gets the sign from Doan. Here's the wind and the pitch. Wagner to Halswit and over to Jennings, and that will end the inning for the Pirates. No runs, no hits, no errors, and after one complete, it's the Phillies 1, Pittsburgh 0. Top of the second for the Phillies, we'll see Douglas, Krug, and Doan. So Klondike Douglas coming up, 223 this year, 5 runs batted in. Lever ready, gets the sign from Phelps. Here's the pitch. Ritchie fields it and over to Wagner at first for 1 away. Next up, Henry Krug. He's hitting .231 with 9 runs batted in. Lever ready, gets the sign from Phelps. Here's the pitch. Krug has a base hit. Clark appears to be having some trouble with it. Bobbles the ball. And he throws it in, and he gets Krug. Great play there by the player manager, Fred Clark. Now up, catcher Red Doan. He's hitting at a .278 clip this year with 13 runs batted in. Lever's ready. He wheels and deals to Doan. Over to Ritchie. To Wagner for 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And after 1.5, the score remains Phillies 1, Pirates 0. Leading off the home half of the second, Jimmy Sebring. He's hitting .242 with 13 runs batted in. Doan into the crouch. Duggleby ready. And here's the pitch to Jimmy Sebring, and he strikes him out. Next up, Tommy Leach. Pirates third baseman, hitting .235 with 23 runs batted in. Leach settles into the box. Doan flashes the sign. Duggleby ready. And here's the pitch, and Leach skies one to left, and Douglas reels it in. Can of corn, 2 away. Next up, Claude Ritchie, 2 down here in the bottom of the second at Exposition Park. Ritchie settles into the box. Duggleby ready. Looks like he's spitting on the ball. Duggleby wheels and deals to Ritchie. Fly ball to center, Barry ranging over. And that will do it for the Bucks. No runs, no hits, no errors, and after 2, the score remains Philadelphia 1, Pittsburgh 0. Leading off, the Phillies third, Bill Duggleby, hitting .154 with 2 runs batted in. Lever ready, gets the sign, wheels and deals, here's the pitch. And Duggleby hits it over to Leach. Leach makes the long throw to Wagner, and that will do it, 1 down. Back at the top of the order now for the Phillies. Roy Thomas. Thomas walked his first time up. Lever sets. Wheels and deals. And strikes out Thomas. Big swing and a miss. Harry Wolverton up, 2 down here in the top of the third for the Phillies. Wolverton bunted out to the pitcher. Next time up. And here's the pitch from Lever. Fly ball to right. Jimmy Sebring over, and he reels it in. Nothing across in the top of the third. We've played 2.5 here. The score remains Philadelphia 1, Pittsburgh 0. Leading off for the Pirates in the bottom of the third, shortstop Wood Conroy. Duggleby peers in. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left. Douglas pulls it in, 1 away. Next up, Ed Phelps. Phelps steps into the box. Digs himself a little hole there. The umpire is not too pleased about that. Doan flashes the sign. Duggleby wheels and deals to Phelps. And there's a grounder back to the pitcher. Duggleby can't quite get a handle on it. That will be an error. So the Bucks have a base runner with one down. Now batting pitcher Sam Lever. Lever hitting .040 with one run batted in. Phelps not a threat to steal. You can see the Phillies are not holding him on. Here's the one in the pitch from Duggleby. Infield was looking for the bunt. And that will take care of the Bucks. So no runs, no hits, one error, and after 3, the score still Philadelphia 1, Pittsburgh nothing. Leading off the Philadelphia 4th, Shad Berry. He's 0 for 1 today. He flied deep down the left field line. His first time up. Lever ready, gets the sign. First pitch. Little pop fly, Conroy calling for it, reeling it in, one down. Next up, Huey Jennings. Last time up, single to left, scoring Thomas. So 1 RBI today. Lever ready, here's the pitch to Jennings. Strikes him out. So that's 2 away. Next up, Rudy Halswood. 2 down here in the Philadelphia 4th. Halswood struck out his first time up. Lever ready, gets the sign, wheels and deals. And that's a grounder to Leach, who makes the long throw over to Hannes Wagner to end the Philadelphia inning. Nothing across here in the top of the 4th, and after 3.5, the score remains Philadelphia 1, Pittsburgh nothing. Leading off the bottom of the 4th, Fred Clark, 0 for 1 today, struck out his first time up. Clark standing in, rests his bat on the shoulder. Duggleby checks the signs, turns and fires, and Clark has a base hit. That's the Pirates' first hit of the game. That one got by Krug. He should have had that one, but they're scoring that one a hit. Clark on at first, nobody out. Beaumont up with a 34-game hitting streak, still on the line. Duggleby checks Clark at first. And here's the pitch. Clark goes. The Bucks stay out of the double play. So Beaumont does his job. Clark out at second in scoring position for Hannes Wagner. Wagner 0 for 1 today. Grounded to short his first time up. Wagner ready. Doing with the signs. Duggleby nods. Checks Clark at second. And here's the pitch to Wagner. And Wagner has a base hit to right. That's going to be deep enough to score Clark. And Berry throws it in, and Clark could have walked in. That ties the score. Pittsburgh plates one here in the bottom of the 4th. Score tied at 1. Wagner on at first. Being held on by Jennings. Jimmy Sebring up, right fielder. Struck out in the 2nd. Here's the pitch from Duggleby. And he hits that one to Halswood, who throws to Krug for 1. Over to Jennings. Double play. So, the Pirates tied up. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. And after 4, the score is now tied 1-1. Heading into the top of the 5th, Klondike Douglas. Klondike is 0 for 1 today. Grounded to second his last time up. Lever's ready, and here's the pitch to Douglas. Over to Ritchie, who fires it to Wagner for 1 away. Stepping in now, Harry Krug. Single to left center, his last time up. And that was the play where he hit the single and Clark bobbled it, but still got him at second. So that's so far the play of the game today. Battery mates, sending signs, shaking him off. Now he has one he likes. Here's the pitch from Lever to Krug. And Phelps drops the ball on the third strike. So the Phillies get a little break there. Krug on at first, one down. Red Doohan coming up next, 0 for 1 today. Grounded to second his last time up. Wagner holding Krug on. Krug taking a slight lead. Here's the pitch from Lever to Doohan. And he fouls that one back. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Doohan. And that's to Conroy, to Ritchie, to Wagner. And that will end the Philadelphia fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors. And after 4.5, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh tied at 1. Tommy Leach up 0 for 1, riding a 9-game winning streak. He flied out to deep left his last time. Leach standing in. Fans here at Exposition Park wanting to see something from Tommy. Keep the hitting streak going. He's a fan favorite here. Doug will be ready. Here's the wind in the pitch to Tommy. Leach skies that one. Thomas going back, and he reels it in. Beautiful catch right in front of the ivy out there in Expedition Park. So one away. Flied Ritchie up. Second baseman fly to deep right center his last time up. One down here for the Bucks in the bottom of the fifth. Duggleby gets the sign, wheels and deals to Ritchie. There's a base hit to right center. Thomas gets it in quickly. Next up, shortstop Wid Conroy. Conroy today 0 for 1. Wide to shallow left his last time up. Ritchie on. Conroy ready. Here's the pitch from Duggleby. And he throws over. Ritchie is back safe. Duggleby checks Ritchie again at first. Looks in, gets the sign from Doohan. And here's the pitch. Oh, and Conroy is hit. He'll trot down to first. Pirates have 2 on, 1 down here in the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in now to the box, catcher Ed Phelps, 0 for 1, grounded to the pitcher. He's safe on an error his last time up. Duggleby ready, checks the runners. The runners take their lead. Here's the pitch to Phelps. And he hits it to Halswit, over to Krug, and over to Jennings. And that will erase the Pirates here in the bottom of the fifth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And after 5, we are tied at 1. Bottom or top of the sixth. Pitcher Duggleby, he's 0 for 1. And he grounded to third his last time up. Phelps now into the crouch. Lever ready. Here's the wind in the pitch. And Duggleby hits himself a base hit to right field. Pitcher helping his own cause. Duggleby decent speed for a pitcher. Not a great threat to steal, but stranger things have happened. Next up, Roy Thomas for Philadelphia. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his last time up. No outs here in the top of the sixth. Tie game, 1-1. Pitcher Duggleby on at first. Thomas waiting. Lever with the pitch. Little number outside in front of the plate. Over to Ritchie for 1 down, advancing to Duggleby to second. Phillies have a runner in scoring position, 1 down. Next up, Harry Wolverton 0 for 1 today. He flied to shallow center last time. Wolverton waiting. Lever checks the runner. Here's the wind and the pitch. And Wolverton puts that right in front of the plate and right to Ritchie. 2 away, advancing Duggleby to third. 2 down here in the top of the sixth. Next up, right fielder Shad Berry. He's 0 for 2 today. Popped to short his last time up. Phelps now into the crouch. Flashing the signs. Lever peering in. Duggleby 90 feet away. Bucks want to get out of this one. Lever is ready. He wheels and deals to Berry. Little pop fly. Conroy calling for it. And a corn. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And after 5.5, we are still deadlocked here at Exposition Park. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, 1 apiece. Leading off the bottom of the 6th, pitcher Sam Lever. Lever 0 for 1. Bunted to the catcher and second to first in a double play. Doug will be ready. Here's the pitch to Lever. To Dougleby and to Jennings. Score that one 1-3, 1 away. Batting next, Fred Clark. He's 1 for 2 today. He grounded a single between first and second his last time up. Doing to the crouch. Doug will be ready. Toes the rubber. Wheels and fires. And Clark hits it to Krug over to Jennings. 2 away for the Bucks here. Next, Ginger Beaumont. Hoping to keep the hitting streak alive. He's 0 for 2 today. Grounded to first. Sending Clark to second his last time up. Doug will be ready. Here's the pitch to Ginger. And he keeps the hitting streak alive, and he does it in style with a triple. 35-game hitting streak. Beaumont on to third. 2 outs. The dangerous Wagner up. Doug will be ready. Beaumont inching down the line at third and probably itching at the same time. Doug will be ready. Here's the pitch to Hannes Wagner. Wagner skies that one. Shad Berry goes back, and that does it for the Pirates. A wasted opportunity after a triple. So, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and we are still deadlocked at 1 going into the top of the 7th. Huey Jennings, first baseman for Philadelphia, standing in the box. Struck out his last time up. Lever is ready with the pitch. And Jennings hits it to Conroy, making the throw over to Wagner. And Jennings has an infield single. Next up, Rudy Halswit. Rudy grounded to third his last time up. Lever checks the runner. Jennings, moving off first, played for the old Baltimore Orioles in the 1890s. A very aggressive team. Lever throws over just to keep him honest. Here's the pitch to Halswit. Halswit skies that one on the infield. Wood Conroy calls for it. 1 away. Jennings holds first. Stepping in now, Klondike Douglas for Philadelphia. He's 0 for 2. Grounded to second, both times up. So, Claude Ritchie paying special attention to Douglas. Jennings on first. Lever checking the runner. Throws over to first. Jennings just gets back. So he had a little larceny in his heart. Lever ready. Here's the pitch. Jennings is going. Phelps guns it down, and he is safe. That would be Jennings' second steal of the season. So the count, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Jennings in the scoring position for Philadelphia, out at second. Douglas, 0 for 2 today. As we said, he grounded to second twice. Lever ready, here's the pitch. And that one gets by Phelps. That'll be a wild pitch. Charge to Lever, advancing Jennings to third. Infield in to try to cut off the run from the plate, to the plate. Here's the pitch to Douglas from Lever. Fly ball, right field. Sebring has it. The Phillies challenge. There's no throw from the Pirates. So, Philadelphia picks up another run. Score now 2-1 in the top of the 7th. Henry Krug coming in, 2 outs. Krug 1 for 2, struck out. Made it to first on a passed ball. Last time up. Lever ready. Here's the pitch to Krug. And he hits him. Krug on the first. Not the best move there by Lever to hit him. Not with such a razor-thin margin. You don't want to give Phillies anymore. Red Doohan, Philadelphia catcher, now standing in there, grounded to short. Last time up. Doohan standing in. 2 outs here. Lever wanting to get out of this inning. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike 3, but again, for the second time in the game, Phelps drops the ball. Doohan safe at first. Krug at second. Phillies have 2 ducks on the pond. Pitcher Doug will be coming in. We'll see what the Philadelphia manager will be doing here. And he's leaving the pitcher in. Over to Lever, to Wagner. And the Pirates get out of that one. But not before Philadelphia picks up a run on 1 hit, no errors. Going into the bottom of the 7th. Phillies 2, Pirates 1. And we're going to pretend that we sang Take Me Out to the Ball Game. If it would get me more viewers, I would sing it. But until I see more views, I'm not going to sing it. And remember, I'm a musician. I may even play it and sing it sometime. So, going into the bottom of the 7th now for the Bucks, we have Jimmy Sebring. Jimmy's 0 for 2. He grounded to short and into a double play his last time up. Sebring stands in the box, left-handed hitter. Duggleby looks in, gets the sign from Doohan. Here's the wind and the pitch. And he strikes Jimmy out. Next up, Tommy Leach. 0 for 2. 9-game hitting streak on the line for him. Beaumont earlier extended his hitting streak to 35 games. Everyone here at Exposition Park wanting to see Tommy extend his hitting streak as well. Doug will be ready. Here's the pitch. And it's not going to happen in this at bat. Big old pop up to Rudy Halswit, 2 away. Now coming to bat for the Pirates, second baseman Claude Ritchie. Ritchie lined a single between first and second his last time up. A seeing eye single. Doohan flashes the sign to Duggleby. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball into the right. And it knocked a gentleman's derby off over there. Let's hope he gets that. Oh, yes, there he's got it. President Teddy Roosevelt is here today. Very, very nice to see you, Mr. President. Of course, we all are still in a state of mourning after the assassination of our beloved President McKinley last year. For those of you watching in the future and who don't know, it's the year 1901, and we're in 1902, hence last year. I don't want to confuse anybody. Alright, Claude Ritchie stands in, count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Ritchie, and he grounds it to Krug, who tosses it over to Jennings, and that takes care of the Bucks. So, after 7, your score, Philadelphia Phillies 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 1. In the top of the 8th now, Roy Thomas, 0 for 1 today. He bunted out last time, sacrifice. Lever ready, here's the pitch. And Thomas grounds to Ritchie, who tosses over Wagner, 1-1. Next up for the Phillies, Harry Wolverton, third baseman. Sacrificed his last time up. Wolverton in the box. Here's the pitch from Lever. And he calls one. Clark coming in, but Leach calls him off. 2 away here for the Phillies in the top of the 8th. Shad Berry standing in, 0 for 3 today. Popped to short his last time up. Lever up to 102 pitches. Here's the pitch to Shad Berry. Fly ball to left. Clark hardly has to move, and he reels it in to end the Phillies' 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Score remains Philadelphia 2, Pittsburgh 1. Leading off the Pittsburgh 8th, Wood Conroy. He's 0 for 1 today, and he was hit by a pitch, advancing Claude Ritchie to second his last time up. Doug will be ready. Here's the pitch to Conroy. Little grounder over to Duggleby. Tosses it to Jennings. One away. Next up, Ed Phelps, who's dropped 2 strike threes today. So, not a good day at the plate and not a good day behind the plate. Grounded to short and into a double play. His last time up, he's 0 for 2. 1 down here for the Bucks in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Duggleby with the pitch. And Phelps hits a harmless little fly ball. Wolverton has it. Sam Lever now stepping in. 0 for 2 today. Pitcher grounded to pitcher last time up. Duggleby ready, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to his opposite number. And Lever hits that one to Wolverton, makes the long throw to Jennings. And that takes care of the Bucks in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Score remains Philadelphia 2, Pittsburgh 1 as we head to the top of the 9th inning. Huey Jennings 2 for 3. Pardon me. With 2 steals today. And in fact, his 2 steals on the season. Excuse me. It's the cigar smoke here. Jennings now waits. Lever with the sign. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Beaumont backing up. Reels it in. 1 away. Next up, shortstop Rudy Halswood for Philadelphia. Popped short his last time up. Lever ready. He wheels and deals. And Halswood grounds to Ritchie, who tosses it over to Thomas Wagner. 2 down. Now batting for Philadelphia. Klondike Douglas. 0 for 3 today. Fly to shallow center. Sacrifice fly. Scoring Jennings. Left-hander Douglas stands in. Lever with the pitch. And there's a grounder to shortstop Conroy over to Wagner at first. So that will do it for the Phillies in the 9th inning. Last chance now for Pittsburgh. Try to tie this game and even go for a walk-off. So leading off will be the top of the Pirates' order, Fred Clark. The left fielder today is 1 for 3, grounded to second his last time up. Clark stands in. Duggleby with the wind and the pitch. And Clark hits one, but that one is going to go into the left field stands. So credit where credit's due. Duggleby is pitching an excellent game today, keeping a usually potent Pirates offense to just 1 run and just 4 hits. That said, Lever also pitching a very, very good game. With the drop third strikes have heard. And also, yeah, the Pittsburgh offense just seems to be sleeping today. So, here we go. 0-2 pitch to Clark. And we have a serious problem. There goes Clark. It looks like he was arguing that strikeout call. Yeah, absolutely. And it was more than a discussion. I think it was that big glob of tobacco juice on the umpire's shoes. I've been told up here in the broadcast booth that, they don't like that much. So, Giants had the day off. I see sports writer Huey Fullerton over there. How you doing, Mr. Fullerton? See him feverishly typing away. 1 down, Ginger Beaumont. His hitting streak saved for 35 games, but can he get something going to get the Bucks back in this game? He's 1 for 3 today, and he lined a triple down the first base line in the 6th, but that triple was wasted, unfortunately. Doug will be ready. Here's the pitch to Ginger, and he grounds it to Krug, who tosses over to Jennings. 2 away. Now batting and playing first base today, Hans Wagner. 1 for 3, fly to deep right his last time up. Doug will be ready, and here's the pitch to Wagner. And Wagner skies that one to right, and that will be the ball game. thank everybody for hanging out with me today. That'll be all from Exposition Park. Final score, Philadelphia Phillies 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 1. So, once again, good night from Exhibition Park. Hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll see you next time from another era, or maybe this one.